We all wondered at some point, do soulmates really exist?
And if they do, is it all sparks and magic like everyone makes out it is, or something a little bit messier?
Well, our honest opinion is yes and no.
Because the truth is, what most people think soulmates are might actually be the reason that these relationships don't work out at all.
So, in today's video, we're going to dive into everything we've learned about long-term commitments, attractions, arguments, all the real stuff that they don't tell you about being with the one.
Yeah, and if you're new here, hi, we're Matt and Rach, a Welsh South Indian couple who love playing games, trying new things, and apparently now solving the mysteries of love.
So if you're into funny, honest, sometimes chaotic couple content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. When people hear the word soulmates, they always think it's someone magical, mystically made just for them. They anticipate and just know everything about you, and they're going to fulfill all your needs and make you feel like special, out of this world.
But in a world of over 8 billion people, that's very unlikely that you're going to find just one person for you, through destiny, perfect fate, or anything like that.
Like, I personally used to believe that there was this one person waiting for me and they would just know everything about me from birth to where I am right now and my future, and they know exactly what I should do with my life.
Yeah, and I think you can all agree that that's quite unrealistic, right? You're setting yourself off by disappointment if you're waiting for that perfect person who's going to fulfill every dream and hope you've ever had. And that comes down to societal pressure, I think.
That's true. So what we're trying to say here is soulmates don't exist in the way that you've been told, but
they are made. You take the time and you put the effort in.
One of the main hurdles in any relationship is communication.
Yeah, you have to have effective communication. If you have poor communication or just miscommunication, you just don't explain to each other properly, then that's a recipe for disaster, because misunderstandings are not great.
In fact, communication is actually a very big topic, and we'll probably expand on it in a different video. But it is very important to communicate your needs to your partner.
Another very important factor in relationships is trust, because you can't have a relationship without trusting each other. And this isn't something that will happen overnight. It could take months or even years to build this trust with each other. So you need a lot of patience in your relationship.
It takes time for you to be able to be yourself in front of your partner. And that again comes fully with trust.
But when you do, it's amazing.
The next hurdle is something we've all faced. It is compromises.
Yeah, so we are animals at the end of the day, so we are quite territorial, even if we try not to be. So whether it's emotionally or physically, so having someone physically in your space, if you're living with them, or just, the emotional burden of being around someone that you're not used to, that can really bog you down sometimes and be really difficult to get over.
An important thing to remember is that each of us have different upbringings in life. In the beginning of a relationship, I kind of tried to force myself to have the same likes and dislikes as him, and as you can imagine, that did not turn out well. Compromises, building trust, all of this comes down to being vulnerable in front of your person as well.
It's about acceptance, ultimately. So they have to accept you for who you are, and you have to accept them for who they are.
Okay, let's get to the most important part of this video, which is the non-negotiables in any relationship. There are certain things that you cannot compromise on, as much as we did speak about compromises in the previous segment, because if you're not on the same page with these things, it will not work out.
Yeah, starting with having shared morals and beliefs, for example, religious beliefs or political views, or where you align in terms of having kids, marriage, future progression, things like that. Like, those are things that are so key and important. You can't just be like, oh, we won't talk about that and it won't be an issue, or we'll worry about that later. Those are deal breakers, essentially.
As much as you may think that I can learn to be like them, or they can learn to be like me, one of you is going to be unhappy, and you're probably compromising because of reasons in the past, or maybe you feel like if you compromise and adjust here, then going forward things will get better. It's not going to work out.
Another non-negotiable is respect. So mutual respect to each other. The relationship will never work if one or both of you don't respect each other, you don't see each other as equals, and you're either in competition with each other or you're trying to prove you're better than them or putting them down in some way.
So if you do feel like you're better than your partner, you need to work on yourself.
Yeah. Like check yourself.
Before you wreck yourself. It is very, very important that you feel respected and you do give back that same respect to your partner. So they cannot feel safe or comfortable with you if you do not respect them. You will not be able to thrive as a human being if you don't feel safe and comfortable.
To conclude this segment, it's important to remember you can't change the way someone is.
Do not fall in love with someone's potential. You can only fall in love with who they are now.
And just remember, if they wanted to be better, they would. In the initial stages of your relationship, physical attraction can be very intense, but over the course of the relationship, that can change, or at least it feels like it changes.
It doesn't mean that the love you have for that person fades away. You still do find them physically attractive, but you will love them more for many other reasons. It's not just the physical attraction that you will have anymore. You will have actual emotional understanding, and you will love them for the whole person that they are, which is the best feeling ever.
Yeah, the physical attraction evolves into something better, basically.
And to get to that stage, the most important thing here is consistency.
It's about showing up every day for someone who's worth it and actively choosing them by putting the effort and work in.
And always with mutual respect and an abundance of love.
So yeah, soulmates might not be what we all thought they were growing up, but I think we found something much better.
Do you agree with our idea of soulmates? Let us know in the comments below.
And as always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe down below.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.